Hey team, welcome back to Core Quarters. I'm your host Fraser, and this is episode 3 of our fundamentals series. We've got the same time allocation as we have in the last 2 episodes, so it's 4 exercises. We'll be doing a minute of each, and then we get a minute rest at the end, and we'll repeat that entire sequence 3 times, making a 15-minute total. Your 4 exercises today are going to be the bear hold, the bird dog, the low to high plank, and finally the mountain climber. We'll be doing a slow mountain climber today. Okay, we're going to get started in about 15 seconds. So start by finding a position with your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees stacked directly underneath the hips. Find a neutral spine brace. We'll kick it off in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So lift the knees just off the ground. We're thinking like 1 to 2 centimeters off the ground, and we're just holding a static position. This exercise is known as the bear hold. You may be familiar with the bear crawl, which is the same position but learning how to move forwards and backwards with a contralateral opposite arm and leg gait cycle, you could call it, movement pattern. Okay, from here, think about rotating the pit of the elbow forward so you can engage the tricep, a little external rotation of the shoulder joints, helping to build stability through the shoulders. Breathe in and out your nose. Find a still position, knees just off the ground. How still can the body become? Last 5 seconds. Keep holding, you got it. And let the knees go down. Bird dog, extend the right arm and left leg forward and back. We're going to hold for 30 seconds on each side. Now, my personal preference is I like to flex the toes back so I can feel the glute engagement in my bird dog. Then spreading the fingers wide of the arm that is extended, have the thumb pointing up towards the sky. Changing sides. The bird dog is such an effective rehabilitatory core exercise that is often seen in programs. Last 5 seconds here. Okay, now we're going to really start working. Climb up into a high plank position. From here, keep the spine neutral, keep the core braced, slowly climb down to the elbows, and then up to one hand, up to both hands. As you do this, be sure that you alternate which hand you go down first on. Good, starting to feel the abs and transverse abdominis working hard here. I love this exercise. You can't really fake it. It's going to get your core working whether you like it or not. Okay, keep lifting through the low belly. A slight tuck of the tail, squeeze the glutes as you move through the positions. Low to high plank. Last rep. Okay, we'll finish coming to a high plank. Reset the shoulders just over the wrists. Right knee to right elbow. Slowly back. Left knee, left elbow. Let's breathe with it. Keep moving the weight forward into the heels of the palms. Spread your fingers wide. So you've got a really strong upper body. This is going to get your serratus anterior, the muscles high up on the sides of the rib cage. Really important for shoulder stability as well. Good, keep this going. Lift through the low belly. Keep squeezing the glutes. Moving really slow, really controlled. One more repetition. And take a rest. We've got 1 minute here. Take a few slow breaths in and out the nose. Clasp the fingers together, do some figure eights with the wrists, especially with the high plank positions. We do put the wrists through a bit of work, so it's good to mobilize them, give them some love in the rest periods. Okay, another 20 seconds to rest. You know where we're going. Ten seconds, finding the hands and knees position, neutral spine. In 5 seconds, gonna lift the knees just off the ground, and here we go. Big focus. A slight tuck with the chin, lengthening through the back of your neck. Just focus on the rhythm of your breath as you look down towards the ground, between your hands. Good, spread the fingers wide. Press through the thumbs and middle fingers. That's halfway, keep it going. If you notice your shoulders are rolling forward, again, reset the shoulders back and down. Roll the pit of the elbow forward, elbow facing backwards. Engage your triceps, press to the heels of the palms. Last 10 seconds. Find stillness. Core is working. And rest. Bird dog. You can choose opposite arm and leg. Now don't overextend this too much. Keep the shoulder blade back and down with your extended arm. And then flex the toes back. Keep pressing through the heel, kicking and engaging that glute of the lifted leg. Last 3 seconds, 2, 1, transition. Ooh, you can start to feel the shoulders really firing up. We've got 3 exercises that are heavy on the shoulders and wrists in this protocol. Last 10 seconds. Body becomes motionless. Slow breath. 2, 1. Climb up, high plank. So let's set that high plank just for a moment. Tuck the tail. Create some space through the lumbar spine. Low belly is up. Start climbing down to low plank. Climbing up to high plank. Down to low plank, alternating the hands. High plank. That whole time we do this exercise, the inner thighs stay turned on. It's going to help you keep the pelvic floor active. Keep working. 20 more seconds. Low to high plank. Feel the body as one stiff plank, one connected core doing the work. Last one, staying high plank. Slow mountain climber. Move your body weight forward again. Weight through the heels of the palms. Right knee to right elbow. And back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Make it touch. And back. Oh yeah, you can feel your core. 15 minutes is all you need. Keep it going. Now that extended leg, when you bring the opposite knee to elbow, the glute should engage. So as my right knee comes to the right elbow, my left glute, left quadricep really turns on. 20 more seconds, stay with it. Try not to speed up. Keep this really slow. This is the fundamental series. Fundamentals of core training is that we always have total control. That's Joseph Pilates. Woo! Take a rest. Okay, reset. Find a seated position, kneeling, shake the hands and fingers. We've got one more 5-minute sequence. Do some figure eights with the wrists. Then see if you can do an opposite figure eight. It'll feel a bit uncoordinated. Few wrist rolls, relaxing through the shoulders. This is our last working set. 20 seconds to come. I'm going to give you a few minor advancements to some of the exercises. The bear hold for one. I'm going to see if we can lift some limbs or hands and feet off the ground. Sitting up, and we're off. Knees are hovering off the ground. Spread the fingers wide. Good. Shoulders are directly above the wrists. Now, you might need to take your feet slightly wider. See if the right hand can come to the left shoulder and back down. Left hand to right shoulder, back down. Right hand, left shoulder, back down. Keep both hips and shoulders square to the ground, giving that extra challenge to the core. Now try this one. Hover the right foot off the ground for 3 seconds and release. Hover the left foot, knees just off the ground, release. Once again, each side, hover, release. Left foot, hover, and release. Knees down, bird dog, straight into it. This is your opportunity to breathe. So this is a minor rest, but we're still really working some important stability through the core. Last 5 seconds here. Changing sides. Left arm, right leg, extend. So the contralateral aspects of core training, the opposite arm and leg when we walk, the opposite shoulder and hip, working together in tandem to create functionality. This is why we do the bird dog. Not only for rehabilitation. Coming down. Okay, find high plank. Last 2 minutes of work. Squeeze the glutes, slightly tuck the tail. So you're not arching through the low back. You're really strong in that braced core. Climbing down low plank. Keep that stiffness through the entire chain as you climb low to high. Feel the shoulders burning. Okay, get those glutes to squeeze more now. 20 more seconds. Think credit card between the butt cheeks. Turn it on. Use your mind to contract the gluteal musculature even more. Last rep. Climbing high, stay in high plank. Reset shoulders forward. Low belly lifts. Squeeze the glutes. Right knee, right elbow. Can you make it touch for every single repetition? Keep moving the weight forward to the heels of the palms, into the fingers. If you need to reset that high plank, remember, slightly tuck the tail. Turn the glutes on. From that strong, stable position, with control, take the knee to the elbow. Breathing in and out the nose. Guess what? Only 15 seconds left. All together, stay in, stay in. Do not give up. Get back into it if you're taking a rest. Last 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, one more rep, and rest. Woo! Shake it off, shake it off. Way to work, team. Clasp the fingers. Figure eights. Start slowing your breath down, in and out the nose. Okay, that was episode 3 of our fundamental series. We've got 2 to come. I look forward to seeing you back here for episode 4. Thank you for joining.